Right, so you're trying to learn Unreal Engine and you've done your first project, everything seemed fine. I did a Star Wars tutorial by Bad Decision Studios and now I fancy having a go on my own. So I'll launch Unreal Engine and once that's loaded I will create a test project, open that up, and as part of my tutorial I was shown that it's beneficial to go to the Epic Games Marketplace and download the free assets. So I downloaded probably all of them, most of them anyway. Let's get back on that screen. And I quite fancy having a go at this one here. Seems quite sci-fi-y. So I have that downloaded in my library. So if I go to my library, I can identify that somewhere. Let's have a look. Where is it? There. Add to project. I've got my test project. Add to project. And I'll close that screen now. Yeah, let's import the 83 changes to source content and hope that they're good changes. Right, so I've done that, and now that I've downloaded something, it's going to live in my content drawer. So I'm presuming that it all sits in here in modular sci-fi. And let's see, what do you do first? Well, in order to do anything, I don't believe that this thing in front of me is a modular sci-fi scene. So I'm going to have to find, let's see, landscape. No, that seems a bit... levels, here we are. So I'm going to have a look at, do I want a landscape preview, an overview scene, or a preview scene? Well, first things first, let's have a look at a landscape. So something's happening. The loading landscape preview is happening. Oh, crikey. There's a thing. Right. Click over here, the content drawer will close. Now what I do know is that if I press my right button on my mouse and W, I can have a bit of a fly around. This looks quite impressive. There's a lot of things here. As long as I move my mouse, keep pressing W, moving my mouse to look around. Oh, there's a camera. Look at that later. And here's some buildings. Crikey. Right. Now, walking around is nice. Not sure what I'm going to do in this landscape. We'll have to work it out as we go along. I wonder if there's some... Let's fly through a wall. Oh, door's open. No need to fly through the wall. Have a look around in here. Quite a small, sciencey sort of thing. That's a nice view. What's this? I think we're going to have to walk through the wall on this one. It's nothing. Nothing inside there. Here's a building. Seems to be a dock downstairs. Brighter upstairs. Is this the one that we've just been in? Oh, it could well be, couldn't it? Let's go over here. Different island. There's some, I don't know, greenhouses, are they? Seems to be a bit of foliage in there? No. No, I think that's where you'd keep your spiders if you were. Yeah. Oh, there's quite a building. Take the formal route up the stairs. Doors closed. Oh, it's dark. Let's come out of there until we work out how to turn the lights on. And that's dark as well. Everything's dark. Must be something that's not dark. Let's go outside. Find another building. We've been in that one. We've been in that one. Is there another one? What's that? Just a thing. I wonder why the sea's yellow. Let's have a look in here. Looks like something. I think we went through the glass just then. And is this the final building? Can't be much bigger than this. It was free after all. It's quite impressive for free, isn't it? It'd take you a few weekends to build if you had to build it yourself, wouldn't it? Tell you what, I know that if I press S, I can go backwards. So, but having said that, I've just seen another building, which I'm presuming is the final one, because we look out to the outer reaches of this landscape, there doesn't seem to be many more structures available other than the ones that we've already been to, which is understandable. Now, down here past the camera that we looked at earlier is another building. Again, a bit dark. But I've just remembered that there is an indoor preview level. So let's go to File, New Level. Oh no, cancel. No, we go to Content Drawer, don't we? Preview Scene Indoor. Let's have a look at this. We'll look at Overview. Oh, cracky. There we are. We close the Content Drawer. Just click somewhere. There we go. Oh, this is all very... press W again. Walking down a corridor. Flying down a corridor. Getting a bit dark. A bit creepy. Ooh, ideas are coming. For what we could possibly do with... where are we? Oh! So, this is not only the indoors. Let's go back in there. Yeah, that's just the creepy corridor. So if we come out of the creepy corridor building, these seem to be... Let's do this thing where we press S, go backwards, and W to go forwards. And let's have a look in these various... I like walking through walls. Oh, nice. So, this looks like the interiors of the darkened buildings that we had earlier. Let's get out of here. S. So, we've looked at that one over there in the distance. We've looked inside. Oh, that's that window, isn't it? Oh, it's still a bit dark, but that's nice that they've got... Oh, is there a door there? There is a door there. Oh. So I'm presuming, again, that if you can create a character, it's all very well having the cameras flying around the place. Nice sunny spot. Let's go up into the sky, have a quick look down. We've been in that one. Have we? Have we been in this one? Dark. Oh. Bit foreboding. Got a downstairs. Dark. If we find the light switch, we'll have a better look in there. That seems to be some sort of proximity volume nearer I get to that, the brighter it gets. That's a thing, isn't it? Might be useful. Another dark interior. I was guessing that this would be a corridor to another dark. Oh, ah. So why does it go dark? Because we're going through a closed door? Or maybe we were inside the door when all that was dark. Nice and spooky, sort of alerty red light there. What's through this door? Not much, but I think we've been in that building. We've been in that one because that one was the corridor one. This must be either the last one or we're just looping going into the same buildings now. So that was interesting. So now let's go into the content drawer and look at this overview scene because we didn't see this. Or maybe we did. So it's in the landscape preview. That was the one with the yellow sea and the various buildings and the flying around. Overview scene. Ah, right. So these are all the various components out of which the scene's made up. So let's have a quick W down there to have a closer look at these things. Now what happens? Oh, if we click on them, we can move them around. So I can obviously build things or put things together. Ah, that's made of different parts. So if I press shift, click them, yeah, that seems to work as expected. Buildings themselves, oh, that's in two pieces. D to go right, point my mouse where I'm going. So it's like is that the exterior and that's an interior substructure? I'm not sure. Anyway, perhaps this little video has shown you how useless I am at Unreal Engine. But maybe giving you some insight as to whether or not you could use any of these free assets in any of your projects. Coming from Blender, which is what I've been messing around with mainly for the last 4 months. Now then, let's try something. This is all a bit confusing compared to Blender, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. All good fun. So I've moved the interior away. I'm just going to have a quick fly into here now to see what's... nothing's here. Right, because I moved the interior away. I thought there might have been some sort of other interior. But this is interesting that you can... I'm sure you could set a scene, add a few lights, and just set a scene within the components themselves rather than having to... Might be easier to keep them all together, I suppose, or just use them in the landscape preview scene that we looked at first. All depends what you want, really, isn't it? I think that I would probably make something in Blender and import it into this scene in order to create some kind of reasonably, hopefully interesting render. Yeah, it's probably the way to go. But for now, I think we'll close this down, and hopefully, if you're a complete novice like me to the world of Unreal Engine, this will have given you some kind of insight into how confusing yet intriguing using the free assets from the Unreal Engine marketplace can be.